Hello everyone, in this video we're going to look at the transfer into available for sale securities from held to maturity securities. In this example, Devon Company has bonds it classified as an investment in held to maturity securities. So that means it will be reported at the amortized value. The bonds have a face value of $10,000 and it was purchased at par. Because it was purchased at par, that means the value is always $10,000 at the end of the year in held to maturity securities. Remember, if it was purchased at discount, the value will go up toward the face value, and if it was purchased with premium, the value will go down approaching the fair value. But this is purchased at par, so it's always at $10,000. When the fair value of the bond is $9,500, the company transfers the bonds into the available for sale securities. Okay, so the original transactions is to record the purchase of held to maturity securities, investment in held to maturity. I just use the abbreviation securities, $10,000 at par. So we paid cash $10,000. Okay, and then when the fair value is $9,500, Devon transfers the bond into available for sale category. So remember, available for sale will be reported at the $10,000, but then we have to recognize the change in fair value using the allowance account. And then we have to recognize unrealized gain or unrealized holding loss in our financial statements. Okay, not going to be part of the net income, but it's going to be part of the other accumulated other comprehensive income. Okay, so the transfer, we are going to have investment in available for sale securities. That's the new category. Okay, $10,000. And then we have to erase the investment in held to maturity securities. Investment in held to maturity securities. So it's no longer reported. After we put on credit for $10,000, that cancels that. Now we only have investment in available for sale securities for the face value $10,000. Okay, that's the amount. But then the fair value is only 9,500. So we are going to use the allowance, but the allowance here is going to be on credit to reduce it. Fair value investments. Okay, it goes down by from 10,000 to 9,500. It goes down by $500. And then we have to recognize unrealized loss. It's a loss because we put it on debit, but the name will still be gain or loss. Unrealized holding gain or loss from available for sale securities. $500. Okay, and this is going to be reported in the accumulated other comprehensive income. Now, after we move it to the AFS securities, how are we going to report it on the balance sheet? Okay, the investment is going to be $10,000. The allowance will be a contra account, $500. So the fair value of the bonds is going to be reported at $9,500. Okay, so that's how we prepare the journal entry for moving or transferring held to maturity securities to available for sale securities, then how to adjust it to the market value or the fair value of the bonds for the AFS securities, as well as how to report it on the balance sheet. Okay, we have this allowance for change in fair value of an investment, but because it's on the credit side, $500, that's a contra account that will reduce the value of the investment to its fair value. Thank you for watching.